live on there. Let me get the camera off for us. Put it on myself. I hate that I'm so close. Hey y'all, how you doing?
Huh?
What happened?
The side that don't have the tip on it.
So, I guess actually, hold on. www.lovethenumber2jamradio.com. Y'all just saw me wave my hand. That's Boris is cute, but he wasn't paying attention. I wasn't doing that just for fun. So, yeah. Just to let you guys know, I'm Miss Lovey, queen of all things indie. This is Love to Jam Radio's Jammitorcrammit. Now you just saying random shit. I got my boy, comedian Rillos in the building.
www.lovethenumber2jamradio.com. I'm here.
I hate it here. I got
KK was
special
asking me for something.
I know. We live. I got Boris Rillos in the building, comedian Rillos. That's him right there.
Mama made it.
My special guest, Bio Africa, also known as Pope, or who are we calling you today, Mr. Moss?
Blackwood today.
Are you Blackwood? Okay, Mr. Blackwood. Yeah, I keep calling you Pope. That's what I call that nigga.
You know me.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Blackwood in the building, Brother Blackwood.
Yeah.
He has come in on today while we
Brought us a sermon today.
right, while we fellowship on
on,
today.
Doc.
So,
Bishop Blackwood.
I just want to let you know the cameras is here and here because you like wondering, looking all over around, and people don't be knowing. I be forgetting to tell people. So be knowing, and be well.
Just look where I look.
Shout out to my boy Fresh House Music in the building. He came tipping in on the break, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He do how he be doing. I said trust in the building, my homegirl KK. So, you know, we in here with the libations. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I brought Mr. BioAfrica here today. If you know me, then you know that I've been preaching to you about CMOS and I've been shoving it down everyone's throat. And when it comes to the house, everyone I talk to, and this is the actual creator of it, not creator of it in its entirety. You know what I'm saying. I'm talking about my personal supply. He's the creator of my personal intake. So, without further ado, y'all, Mr. Blackwood is in the building. So please, enlighten us, brother Blackwood.
Well, first I want to say thank you for having us here.
Of course.
And it's been a pleasure helping everybody on their journey.
Yes.
I don't know where to start, man. I mean, I'm excited about this whole little situation. This is the happiest I ever been in my life, man.
Okay.
No, I mess with the music. I do all kinds
Right.
of things, man. But
Jack of all trades, head ass.
yeah. But helping heal my people, man, is a different feeling.
Okay.
And actually having the older people listen to you, and man, it's beautiful.
Without resistance.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
know they
I
don't
mean,
like to listen.
some of them have resistance in some of the same habits that they used to, but we're working on them.
Okay.
But most of them are transitioning, you know.
So tell us how you got started. We'll start from there. Kind of like
From
what
the
planted the seed.
beginning. Okay.
I'm saying as far as you deciding to actually make it yourself.
Okay. Well, I'd rather go back to the beginning.
Oh, well, you go where you want to go,
Okay.
Brother Blackwood. I'm
Right.
just here to push the buttons.
So, I initially learned about electric food sitting, with Dr. Sebi. I had stopped by my cousin's house, and they were all sitting in a circle, and they were watching this YouTube video of this old man sitting in a bed. And he was like, man, listen to this, Lil E. They call me Lil E. Listen to this, Lil E. And I'm hearing him talk about healing these people from these different diseases and ailments. And from that point on, I just started doing my own investigation. And I was like, man, that'd be nice, you know, if I can do that and help my people. But I didn't know where to get the herbs. I didn't know about the herbs. I didn't know the name of the herbs. I didn't know what to do with the herbs. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was this old man was doing it, and I wanted to do it too.
Right.
So I just kept researching. I ended up finding, you know, different herbs and different roots and different barks, and started practicing with those on my own.
Okay.
And just life started happening, and I jump off of it. And then to speed up the time, when my ex-wife was pregnant with my baby, you know, I was like, man, let's give her the best opportunity in life, you know.
Right.
So do you mind going alkaline?
Right.
And I got that idea from Brother Polite.
Okay.
And Brother Polite had got it from Dr. Sip.
Right.
So I was like, damn, he's a young man.
It all
Let me
goes back
see.
to-
Exactly. So go back to the old man. So we did that, and she is who she is today. My little baby, she's 4 years old. She's been talking since she was 6 months.
Wow.
Like for real, for real.
Right.
Now she's 4 and she's reading.
Wow.
Like you can give her any book. She come in here and read all that. It'll trip you out. Big words, little words, and she's not you know how they tell us to sound them out loud.
Right.
Like nah, that ain't what she doing. She directly reading it. So yeah.
So you have like, and you attribute that to her mother being alkaline while she was pregnant.
Exactly, giving her straight minerals instead of giving into the cravings, the Taco Bell and the French fries and all that. Because what you eat is what you grow, you know.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand what you breathe in as well. It transfers to the children.
Right.
How you feel, you know, and all that. So going alkaline, it keeps you happy because we're from Africa, and in Africa, everything is in abundance as far as fruits and vegetables, herbs, and the medicines, and that, like what we're doing right here, the natural medicines.
Right.
So that's why I learned you're supposed to eat where you're from.
Okay. What if you're not from Africa per se? Like, does this same approaches and alkalinity still work for people that are non-melanated?
Man, okay, you really want to go there?
I do want to go there. I said it.
Okay, so, okay.
What you giggling about?
They can have it, you know, it's good for everybody.
Right.
But the thing about it, the difference between us and, let's say, like the Caucasian people.
Right.
Okay, you notice we're the only people with hair like ours.
Correct.
Okay, so you know about the ethers and everything.
Yes.
And you know how that connects you to the sun.
Correct.
So
vitamins.
Well, nah, ain't no vitamins. Vitamins are dead.
Okay.
Don't listen to them.
Okay.
What it is that's how you gain and release your energy.
Through the sun.
Through the sun in your hair. Your hair is like the match. The sun is the matchbox.
Huh.
Yeah.
Say that one more time for the people in the back.
Your hair is the match.
Okay.
The sun is the matchbox.
Okay.
So don't hide from the sun. You know, the sun is for us. That's why our Caucasian brothers and sisters
burn.
They get skin cancer and all that type of stuff because they don't come from Africa.
Right.
Where they from is cold.
Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah. Okay. So since you said that, the Caucasus Mountains, it's cold out there, right?
That's what they
say.
So
vegetation.
It's very few.
Right. So their biological disposition is different.
Right.
They have to eat from where they're from.
Right. So what would that diet be?
So check it out. You're going to know automatically once I start telling you.
Come on with it.
So when you drink and eat dairy products, does it do anything to you that you don't like create a mucus or make your stomach hurt? Okay, and everybody, we saying it like a choir.
Right.
Because our biological disposition isn't for that.
Right. So the whole milk myth and making your bones strong and what they tell you from birth,
it weakens.
It weakens you.
Because milk is acidic.
Milk's very acidic.
It's not alkaline.
Right, and we're the only species that drinks another species' fucking milk, which I always found very weird. What you think about that, Boris? You look like you're...
I'm a fan of breast milk myself. So...
Pope, thoughts? Mr. Blackwood?
I mean, I drink...
Just say me too.
I drink oat milk. But on the cool, so... Them, as far as, their environment, it was a cold environment. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go there yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk myself out of it, because I'm damn near about to go there.
I'm just trying to get it, because I've had people...
hold on. Let me get it out so I don't go there where I'm saying I don't want to go. So, it's fish and stuff like that where they're from. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to eat that. That's why they can eat raw meat, like rare. They like rare steak and stuff like that. And drink the blood off the steak and all that, because where they're from, that's what is predominantly meat. With flesh, I'm sorry, not meat, because meat is the meat of the fruit, meat of the vegetable, meat of the nut. That's what meat is.
So you don't think time and evolution has affected that at all? You know what I mean? Because you're talking about, most of the references are obviously predate, you know, our generals'
Right.
histories, and our great grandpa. You know, we going back years and years,
Right.
and over time, you know, we as carbon-based entities, we're gonna evolve or
Right.
devolve
But some
or
things
change.
don't change.
Okay,
And
speak on that.
Your biological disposition does not change. It just don't change.
You don't think?
No, you can breed a pit bull for generations, and he's still gonna be a pit bull.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can still add, like, you can mix a pit
You
bull
can
with
mix-
a.
right, and
That's what I'm saying.
that's
Don't
what
do it.
There
You
you go.
can, but
Talk
don't
to
do
me.
it.
Talk to me.
Please
Talk
don't
to
do
me.
it.
And
So what about?
if a
Okay,
bull-
okay, go ahead.
Okay, so man, why y'all opening
So what
these?
if
You know where I'm going with it.
So
And that's right.
what if you're mixed breed?
That's right.
You know where I'm going
That's
with it.
right.
Mixed breed though.
That's what.
And
That's what I was gonna say.
I know, but damn, why we gotta talk?
Because
Okay.
that's where we
You know what I'm
going
saying?
with
Yeah,
it.
so yeah, what if you're mixed
We
breed?
gotta go with it
But,
because people need
I
to
mean,
understand that this
and
is
that's
for
what-
them because of who they are, not
Right.
who you think you are, who you want to look like, who you pretend to be on your inside. If you're
Sure.
built like a black person, then you need to, you know, be aware of that and govern yourself accordingly before you die of
That's
heart
correct.
diseases and all the
Yeah.
other shit niggas die from.
That's correct. And okay, so I'm gonna go there instead of there.
Okay.
So because I got a lot of other clients, you know.
Exactly.
We help everybody. We help everybody.
We do help everybody.
But we let them know that it's biological disposition from Africa that's helping you.
Okay, so you think it still helps them regardless
Yeah,
of.
it helps them because their body is alive.
I was about to
Anything
say,
that's
yeah,
living is
Has to.
alkaline. Go ahead. What you
Okay.
say?
Nah, I was just in full agreement. Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
has to.
yeah. It has to work, but since I can give you a difference.
Okay.
What's the Spanish word for sun?
Caliente.
No, that's hot. What'd you say? There you go. What do you have? And what else? A spirit.
Oh yeah.
You got two things. The other people only have one.
Who the other people?
This nigga.
Non-melanated.
Oh, all right.
You go there.
They just have to.
I don't be hanging with them, so I don't be knowing. You know, I kind of stay to myself when it comes to the race divide.
Yeah, I mean,
I be out in the sun. I don't be hiding from the sun. I be hiding from the heat.
I love the sun, man. I
Like-
love the sun.
But that's what we need to do. Buy up all the sunscreen on them.
Nah, man. You gotta let people
Right,
live,
according
man.
to what
It's
you
no
say.
reason. Hey,
No, we don't.
you gotta let people live.
Take
their life.
over.
That's
what's
how
happening
petty
right now.
you is. You gonna buy all the sunblocks.
Right.
You
Goddamn
gonna
right.
have white people sunburned
Yep.
from here to Galveston,
Yep.
fucking with
They
boys.
gonna buy all
Hey.
chapstick.
Just so they know they not us.
They don't want to be us.
Yes, they
I was
do.
about to say that.
Yeah, everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. That's the
Yeah.
great words of Paul Mooney.
Right.
May he rest in peace. He's
So-
still alive, but you know.
So, okay, to answer those,
My
to
nigga.
go to piggyback back on that, we're the only ones with hairlight hours.
Mhm.
So we're the only ones that can connect to the sun that way. When the non-melanated people practice our practices, our sciences, like the yogas and the meditation and stuff like that, and they activate the powers of the chakra, they can't expel the energy like we can. Like when we go out in the sun, like I said before, it's the match in the match box. So that sun releases the energy and gives us back energy. They can't get rid of it.
So what
they-
happens?
They have what you call human combustion. Look it up. They blow up. Yeah.
Do you have any examples of anyone specifically
I
that you?
don't. I don't know.
Okay.
Just go
anybody-
to the beach. You'll see them about to explode.
I don't know anybody
Wanna play
who's
with you?
exploded. You know.
Well, obviously, I hope
I
you
said
would
they
told
about
me.
to.
You know.
Literally,
Hopefully now we're gonna keep them from exploding.
right.
You know.
So we're gonna go back to what about mulattoes and people that are mixed?
Okay.
So that means they're, I mean, biologically half and half,
Right.
or you know,
Yeah.
person of color and non-person
And it's
of
a
color.
battle. It's a consistent battle.
Sound like a roll of the dice because they can try it and it just won't work for them if they got the wrong half of it, right? If they more white than black, then
Look, I can tell you like this. Like as far as me, in my family, you know what I'm saying? My dad is half black and half white. And my mom is black. So I look more black. But some features they call white features, or some things that I used to be like the bad temper, the breaking, tearing shit up. You know, that's from that side, and it's just crazy. It's different. And so then my sisters, their mom is white, so they look more white. And they do black, blue eyes, blonde hair, all that. Like,
So with those genetic factors, does that change them? You're saying, I mean, bio.
I asked them about like the milk that I asked y'all about, and it don't affect them. So I guess the white genes. Well, yeah, of course they're gonna be more dominant because my dad is half black, half white. They mama white,
So
they have more white.
white
So they got
DNA,
75% white.
Well, that's what I used to think until I did that little test.
ancestries.
Yeah, but it's still a high percentage. But yeah, it ain't as.
So it's not to say one is dominant, dominant.
Oh yeah,
gene.
one is dominant.
Okay,
Because
let's go there.
Which one? What you mean? Wait, I want to answer the right way.
No. There's no right way. I'm just saying, like, as far as people being dual and having, a parent, like one
so
black parent, one white parent. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, you can't never really say, because, well, I didn't study genetics, but I'm just saying, because it's not to say that they didn't have a white person in their family bloodline, and then they come, you know what I mean, with
Right.
genetics. But I'm talking
Yeah,
about
we all mixed up. We all mixed up
genetically,
Yeah, we
just
are.
with slavery and
Yep.
in the mix, like, it's
Right.
just hard to tell.
Right.
But biochemically, you're saying the same stuff that we use to be more alkaline or be, it works across the board,
works across the
regardless
board.
if you're half white, half black, black and white, black or white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It works.
Okay.
It's just certain things that they're not capable of doing.
Okay.
Yeah, like the getting rid of the energy and
Through the
intaking
sun.
it.
Yeah.
The sun.
Right.
So they might hit 7 out of 10 buckets, but we might hit 10 out of 10 when it comes to certain stuff.
Oh, I thought you were talking about basketball.
No.
Like,
I'm
shit,
talking
my
about
boys,
I'm talking about in relation to the things that happen, like how it affects us. It might affect me more than it affect them because they not hitting all. They don't have everything I have,
Right.
so it's gonna affect us a little
different
more.
things affect them, like high blood pressure, diabetes. Those things happen to us. They have stuff like dementia, Alzheimer's,
Osteoporosis.
osteoporosis, the varicose veins or something like that. And we can talk about that on like why
Right.
that is. You know what I'm saying? Later.
Okay.
We gotta build up on that. But,
Right.
but that one right there, that's a bad son of a gun right there, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why. Hold on now. So we'll talk about why Hispanics and Black people are so close.
Okay.
It's because we are the 4 organic families.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we all from is pyramids, natural vegetation,
Aztec, like,
and the Aztecs, the Incas, the Mayas, and the Lincas, and Black people.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Trust, what
we
you
do
think
that.
about that?
I think the Negro is different from all of them.
Definitely different.
I mean, as in like its own race. I think the Negro is a race of people, and it's different than all of them.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that
I mean, there's-
because we the only people that can make every color.
It's true.
2 dark-skinned people can make a light baby. 2
Yeah.
light-skinned people make a dark baby. And then you can have a family and everybody got a different color, different texture of hair.
That's that genetics I was talking about.
Right.
But if you go, like, I don't know, predate the times of slavery, you have more of an authentic Negro or authentic more, or whatever you believe, black person.
But they got it. They can't say more because the
Well, I
Moors
mean-
came later.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm saying they came later, but I'm saying as far as indigenous people and people that are like, we're here already, there's been like newer, we don't have to talk about that right now. This is all very new. No, because I want people to get this information about BioAfrica, the
But
products.
this is why BioAfrica is what BioAfrica is. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because of this stuff right here. This is stuff we used to sit over there and watch on TV
Right.
and go back and re-reference and listen to Slaughter rant and rave about.
Right.
And read
See,
these books
what
about.
you don't understand is
Yeah.
the lost sea scrolls. and
Right.
You gotta know.
All that's important.
No doubt.
We already don't know where we come from.
I do a good slaughter.
We don't know where we come from. We
Right.
don't know what our native language was, and none of that.
Exactly.
So when we start hearing stuff about ourselves, we gravitate to it.
Do you think that maybe like this time of technology has kind of made it so that we are able to be more basically to get more information, you know, because you said you watched on YouTube. Really, that was your
That was
first seed.
2005.
See what I'm saying? That's when it was first hitting, like when they was fully raping people.
You're right.
Weren't forced to give people their money. What? YouTube was raping people at first. They was getting all the bread.
Yep.
But anywho, we're in a time of information now, so people are able to look into these things, or at least see the wide variety of information that's available and pick and choose what you can put together to make your actual truth. But so you're growing. You grew passionate about it because what? Like you started seeing.
Let's keep going there. Huh?
Yes.
All right. So I grew passionate about it. Like I said, I just wanted to be a part of that community, and it wasn't I didn't know anybody. I always try to step into a lane where nobody is. Always, even with my bakery. You know what I'm saying? We had the best of everything.
Yeah, I missed
The best. I don't eat nobody. I don't eat nobody shit, man. Nobody sweets, nothing, because I'm critical because I know my shit was the best. So I just avoid it. Back though, my cousin hit me up one day and was like, "Man, I know you be messing with the herbs and stuff. My gal mama got stage 4 lung cancer." So I was like, "Damn, for real?" He's like, "Yeah, can you help her?" They pay whatever. And that's why I was like, "For real?" Because I was hustling. This is, you know what I'm saying, all that.
This is 2006. Okay.
My baby had just came in. So I'm still hustling. I don't got the hustler mentality. They want to give me some money. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to have to figure this out.
Right. Not even knowing that.
Not even knowing.
Right.
But I know what can help her, but I don't know how it can help her or anything like that. So I told them that the marijuana concentrator worked. The wax. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me like $2,000 or $3,000, and I got them some wax, like $1,000 worth of wax.
Right.
And then I give it to them, and then I gave her some herbs and shit like that. I told her how to take it, but she started doing it on her own. She was balling it up and throwing it in water, the wax, and sipping it through the straw.
Wow.
Right. And this was 17.
It different,
bro.
It went in like a different way.
It did.
Like,
so
different.
That was September. By November, she was walking with her cane. By December, she was cooking Christmas dinner. And in February, she rung the cancer-free bell.
Wow. And this all from natural...
From natural healing. Yeah,
healing.
The marijuana concentrate, the soursop leaves, what we own, what's that over there? Sea moss, bladderwrack, sarsaparilla, burdock root, the cascara sagrada. It was a bunch. I made up some stuff like this, and her husband was amazed. Like, he called me crying, like.
Right.
So at that point, you get a different feeling, you know. And so I continued to keep making them, and that's when I came up with my 4 formulas for a lupus cleanser for people that got lupus. Get rid of lupus, but you can also use it individually for different things. So I came up with those and started just giving it to people.
Lupus, just to talk about, just to tiptoe around lupus. Lupus is a disease very specific to Black people. What's your experience with it? I mean, that made you kind of...
Well, I had an auntie that had lupus, and all I understood was that it was hurting my auntie, who I love so much.
Right.
You know, she was like she was my auntie, but she was old enough to be my grandmother.
Oh, okay. She was an older...
Yeah, she was one of the first siblings of my dad. And she just loved everybody. And I was like, man, we can't lose her. She can't be hurt. Like, everybody would take her pain away.
Right.
You know? So I was like, damn, man, this was something I could do to help. So, go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
No, that was me. I'm just saying, I wanted to touch on the fact that you said she was older. So do you think that there was some type of transition that occurred between generations to where the older generation is so riddled with heart disease, and you know what I'm saying? Because theoretically, they probably haven't changed the way their habits over the course of 50 years. Right. So what's going on? Why?
The difference is when they were coming up, Dick Gregory said it best. He said, I grew up an accidental vegetarian. He said I became a vegetarian on accident.
Choice.
Right.
That boy say they ate beans and rice every day of the week, and then on Saturdays, Mama make a bologna sandwich, and then on Sundays is when they would have their first piece of flesh.
Right.
You know, he like shit. They throw it all out for you on Sunday.
Right.
So they didn't have access to McDonald's and the different fast foods
That's-
like we do. You know.
That's when it all started. Like the soup, even the grocery store. When the grocery store is open and
The mass
all your
production.
fast food, yeah, because everything in the grocery store, I mean, started in the 50s, 60s. It ain't shit that was created. I mean, Most High didn't create this food. You know
All
what
of
I'm
it's
saying?
processed
Companies,
now.
yeah, companies created this food
Exactly.
to feed you. That's why it's all fake. Ain't none of it real.
Even the vegetables, sometimes it's better just go plant your own
Brother,
seeds.
you know what I do? I go support. It's the Hispanic community to sell the fruits and the vegetables. That's where I go.
Yep.
I go right over there on Airline.
Facts. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
shut that joint down.
Yeah,
Nah,
the
they
wild
got
variety.
The market on Airline, it's been a year.
Oh, but nah,
years of change.
they open it now because they remodeling.
That's probably what it was. They must have had to shut down.
And then you got to go through there. Certain parts, like it's another bodega over there too, with the SASA old lady sitting in the chair. When I need to figure something out that I can't figure out, I go there and holler at her.
Yeah.
And she got somebody, her little grandson, he's like 7 years old, he be translating, I give him a few dollars. But I don't, not them, I don't buy from them. I go a little bit further down the road, and on the left hand side, it'd be like it's a Hispanic family right there. And they got everybody out there, the mama, the daddy.
Family
I
owned.
love that. I love family shit, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely, with the shift of our society and the home structure has shifted away from that type of
Right.
environment, because originally people used to have multiple kids just to work the farm, and you know what I mean, that was the thing. And now, the whole, obviously, society has completely shifted. Everything is completely not the way it was supposedly designed to be, and they work so hard to control it. It's just not in control now, and now you got, I guess chaos and pandemonium, and I mean, and that's
A lot of
fine,
stuff. It's not
because
fine, though.
I say it's fine because it makes us almost go back to the village being responsible for the kid. That's why I say it's fine, because the accountability doesn't rely on the shoulders of two people that might possibly be working so hard they don't have not a lot of extra energy and time to pour into their 5-6 kids. You feel what I'm saying?
And that right there is important, what you just said, right?
Right. I'm
Because
saying important
when
shit
you,
sometimes.
all the time you do. So when you start to think about, I've been riding this Uber a lot because my car is at the shop,
Who you telling?
and man, that's a journey in itself.
In itself.
So, but I appreciate what's been going on because I've been talking to these people, and they ask me where I'm from, and I say Africa, and they like, what part? I say I don't know. And so that opens up a whole conversation, and I'm like, we're in Africa, since everything is in abundance, one thing you don't have to worry about is eating. And then those people get to agreeing like, yeah, in my country, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. My neighbor got this, my neighbor got this. Same as with my coworker. I got a Palestinian coworker, and he explains to me how, I say coworker, he's my friend now because I don't work there. My Palestinian friend, he breaks down the similarities in their culture and our culture as far as the racism. You know what I'm saying? And then he understands what I mean about the food. So we talk about that. And so in America, you do have to worry about eating.
Right.
It's like every man for themselves around here, you know?
But yet, something that they don't, well, maybe some people are not aware, is they paint a very vivid picture of everywhere else being third world and everywhere else being the countries that struggle,
And we're the
struggling.
ones,
and we don't even know it. Like, we call this freedom, though.
It's not. This is not free.
I'm just saying.
We ain't even supposed to
Leave Babylon.
like how they say, what them boys say, in the Bible they say, born into sin, right?
Right?
But where we from, everything was plentiful. It wasn't no rape, it wasn't no drugs, it wasn't no alcohol, it wasn't no prostitution, it wasn't none of that stuff.
Where was this at?
in Africa. I'm saying before we came over here and all, or whatever the mishap was.
Yeah, a lot of that was introduced to
It
us
was
through other
through the
cultures.
European culture, just
Yeah.
like the African diet of today,
Mm-hmm.
the blood and starch.
Oh,
That came from the Europeans. They brought that over there. Other than that, the African knew
Well,
that
there's a
he was
lot of
supposed to-
traditions.
The African ate from the land, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, check it out. Everything they grew, Mama knew where to get the herbs from, the hill. She knew where to get the food from. She knew how to cook the food. And
Right.
she walked around butt naked.
And I'm here for that.
They know nothing about no clothes and all that.
Right.
We need to go back to
They
that.
used their feces because it was clean. It didn't have a smell
Mm-hmm.
Right.
to fertilize the food.
Yeah.
They used the urine to get rid of diseases and get rid of sicknesses because it was pure. Now they using what? Cow manure. Why would we use a cow's shit to grow our food? That's why we need the parasites. That's why they need all that stuff.
Right.
Because we've gotten away. That's what I was wanting to go in the beginning. Like, we've gotten away from that.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back to that. So that's why we get those diseases that we're talking about. That's what, there you go, what you asked earlier about you're changing. It ain't gonna change.
Right. The
We-
bio
The
chemistry.
bio-mineral, bio-mineral balance is what it's called.
Oh, biomineral balance.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what Bio-Africa come from. The bio-mineral
Mineral balance. Okay.
of Africa.
Right. So with all this, it's kind of like all this information is coming to you. You're living this lifestyle. You're walking this walk, and you're on this journey. And it's like maybe, perhaps this was your calling all along. Like everything that happened was like setting you up to be able to be at this point
Right.
where you can provide this and you know, put these products out there and you know, educate the people that look like you or people that is your family or whatever.
And doing it with love.
And doing it with love.
Going through, because you're right. I mean, I always wondered, like, what am I here to do? You know, but I know I need to be the best person I can be.
Right.
And ain't gonna lie, I ask God every night up until recently, like a week ago. I asked him, I'm like, man, if you want me to be regular, you want me to be a regular dude doing regular stuff, just take me now so my kids can get the money and they
Right.
can live their life and they won't have to be regular. I don't want to be a regular person.
Right.
That's not what I'm here for.
I agree with that.
You know, I'm not here to be stuck in this rat race. I'm not here to abide by these rules and laws. I'm not here to break them. But I'm
Right.
not here to be fearful.
Right.
You know, God is love. And that's another thing God told me the other day when I was delirious. Because I hadn't slept in 3 days. And
Sleep deprivation is
but the thing about sleep deprivation, if you're eating right and you're doing and your soul is right, that's when God come to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I had a deep conversation with God in my sleep to where it scared me. You know, and she was saying about when I first walked so from work to home, that 10 miles, and she was like, you know why I made you do that? And I was like, why? And she said, because you always telling people what to do. You always talking that talk. You always telling people, like I said, telling them what to do. So if you really want this and you really believe in this, walk your ass home.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they used to do. Our people,
You right?
they didn't have no vehicles.
True.
They didn't have horses. They walked.
Yeah.
Walk with your head up, boy.
Right.
You know? And put this backpack on. It's 30 pounds. And hit them gunshots walking down Aldi and Bender. What you
Right.
scared of? You ain't doing nothing wrong. I got you.
Right.
But walk your ass home. And let the people know that that's what you're doing. So, from that point, I started seeing other things. Like, my sister rarely come to my house. And,
Older sister, younger
my
sister?
baby sister. My
Okay.
younger sister. Yeah, my only, well, not my only, my baby black sister. I got 2 black sisters. The older one and then the baby one. She rarely come, but I felt her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, my sister outside. But I thought I was tripping. So I went to the window, and I look out my window, and she's sitting in her car.
Right.
She ain't never been over there. I don't even know how she knew how to get over there.
Right.
And so then we chopping it up about some emotional shit. And then I heard a phone ring in my ear. But it sounded like it was from behind the door. So I said, that sounded like D-Rue's phone.
Right.
I went and opened the door.
And D. Rue was
He
right there.
standing right there.
Yeah.
I say, bro.
We talked about that before.
Right. I say, bro, did your phone ring? He say, I just walked up here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the more you I guess I want to say purify, but the more you get the distractions out your body, and by distractions I mean stuff that's not really maybe naturally supposed to be there, you know what I mean, then you have a more pure connection with
the earth.
Yeah,
But that's what
basically.
we are. That's what we are. Black people are not philosophical people. We're not the ones that come up with the quotes and in the books and stuff like that. Because we already grounded.
Right.
You know,
it's like innately in us, basically.
Right. You know,
That's what you say.
we already know what to do.
It's just a matter of finding it inside of us or whatever. But
Exactly.
I'm going to take a break, y'all. I'm going to get right back. We're going to be back in a second. You know what I'm saying? We got off a little... We didn't get off course, but, you know, we do need to take a break and listen to a little bit of music.
Yep.
And we going to come back.
Y'all gonna take y'all shots or what?
Yeah,
When we
yeah,
come
yeah.
back?
Yeah, we
I
gonna
wanted you
take-
to tell us what it was before I drop.
You want to do that? We can do that first.
No.
You want to do it when we come back?
Give
Okay.
us some anticipation.
Cause okay, are we good with anticipation? Cause boys,
Yeah, I'm straight.
okay. I don't want you tripping out,
No,
y'all.
I was just waiting on them to talk about it first. I'm ready.
Let's talk about it. That's gonna be my new shit, y'all. Let's talk about it for real. Dialogue. Where is it at? I'm Miss Levy, y'all, queen of all things indie. www.lovethenumber2